Hey guys, it's Braver1324 here, otherwise known as John, and welcome to a new series on my channel. I am playing the Stanley Parable by, I don't remember the people who made it. Wow, that's so professional. But, as you can see, I have a Facecam. I don't usually have Facecam in my videos, but I'm using my green screen to have some kind of background that will fit the theme, or I'll just put my face over the footage, so it isn't as obtrusive as other face cams. But like I said, we're playing Stanley Parable today, so let's get right into it. This is noob. I have played it one other time off recording, but that was just to see, you know, what the entire nature of the game is. So, begin the game. The is never the end, is never the end, is never the end is loading. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Oh, man,
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. At least he was happy.
And then
I mean,
one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Thumbnail.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
That's not
call a
good.
meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the
shaking
company
the camera.
had this happened. This complete isolation.
Oh.
Something was very clearly wrong.
Oh my.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, Mr. Narrator. I don't know what to call you. I'll figure out a name for you. But alright, so we're Stanley. Wow, we have a nice office. Can we actually, I wonder if we can actually no, it doesn't work. I was gonna say let's type on the keyboard. Pick up the mug. Ah. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go
tell
to the
me.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, missing memos isn't good.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
This guy's a pencil pusher, it seems. All he does for the office is just make pencils sharper. Which is kind of funny, because pencils are kind of obsolete when you're working in an office and there's computers. Oh, there's a computer screen. Oh, I didn't want to turn it off, I'm sorry. Did anyone save their work? Did employee 435 save their work? Hello? Anyone? Again, I'm not used to Facecam, so I might act a bit strange for my first time. Really doing it in like a long time. Oh, 424. Turn off your work. Ha! You said some bad things. I know you've been talking behind my back. Now you have to do all that work over again. And your friends. Oh, employee 421 has also been talking behind my back as well. You guys stink. I hate I hate Mondays. We all hate Mondays. All right, not everyone.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
this is where we
he
can
entered the door on
deviate.
his left.
I've played the original mod before, and I know a few of the endings because of that. But this new version, I don't know if the endings are different or not. So I think I'm gonna go on the main path first. Unlike a lot of people, I'm gonna just go to the main path. So we're gonna see the main storyline. Oh, and I also have one thing to say. I kind of want to have like a discussion after this is all over. So like, after this certain ending is over, I'll have a short take on what I think this ending means, because it's a parable, which is a short story with some kind of meaning behind it. So.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Oh my gosh!
Either.
Oh, tips
Feeling
for not
relieved
getting
with
fired.
disbelief, Stanley
Talk
decided
less.
to go up
Do
to his
unbelievably
boss's
amazing
office,
work all the time.
hoping
Oh,
he might
aw.
find an answer there.
How to solve dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passively aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. This game has such good humor, though. Alright, let's see what this is. What do people want? Things. Happy. What is that? Happy what? Mike, James, you are fired. Money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. What is hot? Profits, profits, profits. Target demographic teenagers. Oh, you're well, it should be young adults because I'm a young adult. So, to do, synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market. Parad. I don't even know what that is. Parad. Monetize free to play. So they did here. Oh. What, can I open this? Oh. I can open. I can deviate from the main path here.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What if there is something here? This thing, though. Can I get this wrench thing? I don't know what this is called.
There was
Wrenches,
nothing here.
tools,
No choice to make,
tape.
no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Can I use these
No
to tape the
reason to
narrator's
still
mouth
be
shut?
there.
Can I not jump? Can't jump.
It
Come
was
on.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom
I'll dance with
closet.
the broom.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
I can
As it
interact with
is,
this broom,
he's
can I?
literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Oh! Oh! Okay, narrator.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah, I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because I'm
Please offer
spiting
me
you. I'm
some
going to do this in
explanation
spite of
there.
you.
I'm genuinely confused.
There we go. I'm hiding in a corner. Shh. You won't find us.
You do realize
Oh,
there's
come
no
on.
choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Guess you're right on that
But it
one.
didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
I'm getting new
I
dialogue.
never would have thought to mention it.
It's something that's actually worth staying here for, honestly.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I'm posting that on Twitter as soon as I'm done this recording.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Okay, I'm out. I'm sorry. I'm getting back on track.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, back on track. Ooh. This is fancy. Executive, can I use this? Come on. Don't. Let me in. Let me in. Fine. Just, let's do it here. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see what's, no computer for me to turn off. Oh, there's phones and a cup. Can I open these doors? No. Okay. I guess I have to go.
Stepping
Oh, no!
into his manager's
Aw.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to
Ooh.
discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh my, there's no one here.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been
What's this?
keeping from
Oh.
him. And so the
Weird.
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
That doesn't work. I was looking for some kind of Easter egg. Oh, I know what to do.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct
What's the
combination.
actual combination again?
If
I
he knew
forgot.
that the combo
Oh,
was
there it is.
2845, it would be another story entirely. But
There we
no.
go.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Uh-oh.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by
No,
sheer
please.
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ooh. Ooh. Cool. Oh, I don't like the red light. Oh. Ooh, demographics dope. Oh, we're going. Okay, it's just loading. Come on, hurry up. Time's wasted. Oh, there we go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Alright, walking.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Wouldn't it be more fun if we went down the escape path? I mean, mind control facility, and then escape. Mind control facility. Escape. I promised myself I'm going to the main path. I know the main path is this way. Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
So many
did
screens.
he have the strength to find out?
Imagine playing Halo on this. I mean, seriously though, just imagine playing Halo. And why are there like some weird monitors that are off the actual, like, okay, that's weird.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
my.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives
Conspiracy.
of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I want to see my name. I want to actually see like where Stanley is. We're 427, right? We're employee number 427. Let's find her office. 427. It's right there. That's her office. Oh my gosh, there it is. Awesome. They put it there just in case we were gonna actually see it. Okay, cool. I like how they didn't just like. Oh wow. All them offices do. Alright. Let's press the button. Fired.
This
Someone's
mind
fired over
control
there.
facility, it was too
pointing at the screen
horrible
like you
to
know.
believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I'm not sure about that. I mean, he could actually like his job.
No. He
Exactly.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's
Never.
control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the
Some of the
world?
overdramatics talking.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Oh,
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from
What
this
is this?
very place. And as the cold reality of his
There's like a
past
triangle
began to
and
sink
10.
in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
I wonder
over
if this is
another
some
human
kind of like
life.
game.
For he would dismantle
press
the
buttons.
controls once and for all.
Is there some kind of like sequence I can do? Who knows? I'll find out. Maybe we'll try to find that ending. Alright, let's go up here. Let's go in. Oh my. Are we gonna actually turn it off? We're gonna free everybody even though they're gone?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood
Alright,
for.
I was trying to mimic his mouth there, but then he ended. So, oops. I could turn it on and claim all powerful for myself, or I could be a good guy and turn it off. Good guy brave. Why is it dark? Oh, what's that? There's like these little lines on the screen there. Oh, I can move. I can see things. Oh, what?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Uh-oh.
Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do,
this is a beautiful ending. I like this
how
one.
to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Look at the fields.
That was all
There's
he
a
needed
house.
to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Is that a parking lot? Yeah, it's a parking lot, I think. Can I look behind myself? Oh, I can't look behind.
Stanley
I really want to
felt
see if
the
there's
cool
like a box
breeze upon his
holding
skin,
me in.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Okay.
And Stanley was happy.
Stanley Parable, everyone. Stanley Parable. Not bad. That was just the first main ending, actually, of the game. There's like 15 endings. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Stanley Parable. Leave a like. I don't know where to put my Facecam, but I'm assuming it's going to be in the left corner. I'm going to look up and see the achievement. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and a favorite, and also subscribe. I'm going to be playing this until I at least get enough endings where I feel satisfied with myself. Also, I want to take a moment to talk to you about the game, I guess. I think this ending was kind of, again, this is the static ending. This is just not the first one, the one that you're supposed to get. You know, this is how, I guess, this is the base parable. If you guys really think about it, I really do think that his job is comparing us to, like, it's comparing to, like, us modern gamers. We're used to just pushing buttons and following commands, you know, like, for instance, like, QuickTime events or something. And the illusion of choice here, even though it feels kind of iffy forced to me, it also is quite a refreshing game where it's not about shooting aliens or anything like that. It's about, you know, trying to understand the endings and what it means to you in a way. And I know the base ending, he gets free, you know, he turns off. It's kind of like you turn off your game and you go out to the real world. It's kind of like that kind of meaning, I guess, to this ending. But anyways, thanks for watching. And now that my talk is over, if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment below about what do you think this ending meant. I had a blast playing this, and I can't wait to see you guys in part 2. Bye!